and Summer only. The only people that mattered that I told the truth to was law enforcement, TBI, and all that. That's all that matters. How hard it would be for me not to go scoop her up in my arms and give her a hug and love on her. Y'all can hate on me, y'all can dislike me, but when the truth really comes out and it really happens, and when y'all decide to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that," I'm not even gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna acknowledge them because of how much hate they have put into my heart.
On June 15, 2021, between 5:30 and 6:30 p.m., 5-year-old Summer Moon Utah Wells was last seen at her family's home on Ben Hill Road in the quiet Beach Creek community of Rogersville, Tennessee. Within hours, she would become the center of one of Tennessee's most extensive and enduring missing child investigations. Summer's older brothers reported that she went downstairs to the basement to play, and that was the last time they saw her. She has not been heard from since. According to the family, Summer seemed to vanish without anyone noticing anything unusual. Despite an extensive search effort, no physical trace of her was found. Search dogs reportedly followed a scent trail that led through the woods toward the end of Ben Hill Road, but it did not result in any confirmed discoveries. 11 days after Summer Wells disappeared, investigators released information to the public about a vehicle seen in the Ben Hill Road area on June 14th and June 15th. The vehicle was described as a red or maroon 1998-2000 Toyota Tacoma, equipped with a full-bed ladder rack and white buckets in the truck bed. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation emphasized that the driver is not considered a suspect, but they hoped to identify the individual to learn what they may have witnessed in the area during that time. To date, neither the truck nor its driver has been located. As part of the investigation, Summer's family was interviewed, including her parents, Donald Wells and Candace Bly. There have been prior domestic issues documented between them, and Donald has had previous arrests related to domestic violence. He has stated that he was at work when Summer went missing, and reported that he, Candace, and Candace's mother completed polygraph examinations in connection with the case. A little over a month after Summer's disappearance, her 3 older brothers, then between the ages of 7 and 12, were removed from the family home by the Tennessee Department of Children's Services. After their placement into state care, investigators interviewed them about the events surrounding the day Summer vanished. Authorities also spoke with individuals who had stayed at the residence in the months leading up to the disappearance. Despite these efforts, no suspects have been identified, and no arrests have been made. Donald Wells has publicly expressed his belief that Summer may have been taken by someone outside the family. He has also noted the tragic parallel that Summer's aunt, Rosemarie Bly, vanished in St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin, in August 2009 and has never been found. Officials do not believe the 2 cases are connected, but both remain unsolved. An active Amber Alert is still in place for both Rose and Summer. If alive today, Summer would be 9 years old. At the time she went missing, she was described as 3 feet tall, weighing approximately 40 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. She was last known to be wearing a pink shirt, gray pants or shorts, and may have been barefoot. Anyone with information about her disappearance is urged to contact the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office at 423-272-7121 or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Latest investigative activity. Reworded, Greenville, 10A. More than 4 years after Summer Wells was reported missing from her home in the Beach Creek community, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation confirms the case remains active. A TBI spokesperson stated that agents continue to work alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI as they pursue leads. On November 13th, investigators followed up on a recent lead in the 3500 block of Vanhill Road in Greenville, approximately 9.5 miles from the Wells family residence on Ben Hill Road via State Route 347. Officials did not provide details about the nature of the lead or whether anything was discovered, but reaffirmed that they continue to investigate all information that comes in. In recent years, law enforcement updates have primarily included the release of age-progressed images of Summer. The Amber Alert remains active, and no charges have been filed in connection with her disappearance. News outlets have contacted Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson for additional information as the investigation continues. This is Paul Hill, who resides at 3537 Van Hill Road in Greenville, Tennessee. He is associated with this property and is believed to live there. The address places him in a residential area of Greenville, and it has been publicly linked to his name in various records. While public databases sometimes show different associated names, according to local knowledge and community reports, Paul Hill is the individual who lives at this location. This residence serves as his home, and he is recognized locally as the person connected to this property. Randy Paul Hill is the son of Paul Hill and is known to reside at 3537 Van Hill Road in Greenville, Tennessee. This property is associated with the Hill family, and Randy lives there, continuing the family's connection to the home. While Paul Hill is recognized as the head of the household, Randy Paul Hill is specifically identified as his son and current resident at the address. The Hill family's residence at 3537 Van Hill Road is locally known, and both father and son are linked to this property in community and public references.
I would say that she's somewhere, probably in the woods, probably in one of the less eyeballs, somewhere in the woods between Van Hill and Bayleton. That would be my guess.
But you said the woods was out of the question, though.
I mean,
on the property, right? On the property.
Yeah, on the property. She's not on those properties. She's not inside Van Hill.
So you think somebody done away with her?
I mean, that's obviously a possibility, Ernie. And if she's alive, I don't know where she is.
But why would automatically, see, for me, I can't give up hope on a child's life. I never could. It's hard.
I mean, I've stood here since the day and watched everybody else give up hope on her immediately before even dark and say she was dead and talk about her in past tense. And I was the only one that told all of these people just to wait, to give her a chance. It's only been a couple hours, just to wait, give her a fucking chance because she might be able to get away. And we all knew she could run and fly like the wind. To give her a fucking chance. So I've not given up hope on Summer at all. I do not think that she's dead. I think there is a very good chance she's out there somewhere alive. But every day, every minute that passes, we know cannot be
okay,
good.
So you say you think she's alive right now. You think she's alive?
I think there's a good possibility.
A good possibility. So let me ask you a question. Why automatically say if she's around the area? I didn't say around the area. Where would you think she's at? Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world right now. Where would you think she's at? Anywhere.
And there's two options. She's alive, and I don't know where the hell she's at. Somewhere around the world. Or if it ended, chances are it, would have probably ended on the 15th, like others speculated before fucking dark, and I didn't take well to. And, I would say that she's somewhere, between Ben Hill and Bayleton or so. But there's other things in there that you gotta think that, we all kind of know and things that y'all don't, but make certain things a possibility. Oh dear. Hey, Cotton Candy, here's a news flash. All children sometimes be brats.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, please keep praying for Summer Moon Utah Wells. Goodbye for now.